My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to another energy reading. So today we're going to look at what is your person telling their peeps. Now, I usually do everybody down to what are they telling their cousins and all that, but I'm not able to do that today, or do they extend it to that today, because my mom is traveling tonight, and I have to get some meds and stuff for her because it's really hard to get your meds refilled when you go to the US, right? So she's getting everything filled here, so she doesn't have to go through all that drama just in case. All right, so I gotta go through that, and my nephew is here with me as well, so I have to slightly entertain him, although he does a really great job of entertaining himself. At the same time, I do want to spend time with my family, so I'm gonna get this done and then I'm gonna do that. All right, so let us see who we're tapping into, and then we're going to look at who are they telling the main people. And by the main people, we're looking at possibly paternal energies, maternal energies, or who they consider to be their mother figure. We're going to look at what they're telling their best friends, both male and female best friends. We're going to look at what they're going to tell they're telling their closest sibling about you, that kind of thing. The main characters, okay? The main characters in their story, that's what we are looking at. Okay, so we might be tapping into someone who's very proud of their body, getting a lot of ego off this card. They're the alpha male kind of way. But inside, this person doesn't love themselves very much. You might think they're perfect, but this person doesn't love themselves very much. I don't read reversals in this deck, but I'm really struck by this beauty card in reverse. This is also someone who thinks that they've lost you, it looks like. Let's see what happened. So who are we tapping into? Let's get 3 cards. Spirit, who this? Who this? The liar. Yeah, girl. Or guy. Or them. The liar. Okay. So this is someone, again, wearing a mask. You are a kind of gesture character, kind of a magician character. But kind of fool in a kind of foolish way, and they thought that they could get away with some of the things that they might have been saying to you. For some of you, this person may have even made off with your money. I see this money bag on the ground here, so this is someone who may have played you. But Spirit is saying they got theirs. If they did play you, they were left with the shitty end of the stick. Feeling kind of dumb right now, though. Feeling kind of dumb. Okay, I see they've gotten some sort of karma. It's either they hid their feelings or they hid something from you. Whatever it is, they're the ones with egg on their face right now. The liar. So they weren't authentic in some sort of way, but now they want to be authentic. They've learned that hard lesson. Look, this is a card number 5. 32 reduced to 5. They've learned some kind of a lesson here. And they are dancing to your tune. You're calling them in like some kind of siren here. And they want to give you some kind of message. You've caught them. You've caught them. Some of them think that you use some kind of love potion or some kind of shit. Yeah, right. As if that works with your twin. Yeah, some of them think that you've bound them, look the rope here. That's what some of them think, that you've used your spiritual gifts to bind them. Because they can't understand this hold you have over them. And other people can't understand it either. And there are not many people that they can talk to about the situation. So they can't understand this hold here that you have over them. That makes them feel to reach out, even though they know they might have to tell the truth about what they were doing or what they were hiding. They're still very drawn to you. They think it's magic. They think it's magic. They view you as someone with a lot of Piscean energy, mysterious, full of fantasy, ethereal, magical, and capable of spinning illusions, a kind of Neptunian figure. That's how they view you. Okay. So for a lot of them, they think that like you've done You've done something magical. But those things don't work on your twin. You're only binding yourself, right? That's kind of dumb. So, no, those things don't work. And if it's not your thing and you have done something like that, there are a lot of karmic consequences for that. Because the universe doesn't screw with other people's free will, so you shouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? And if the person dies and they're bound, that's also a lot of consequences. And there are very few people who are able to remove binding magic from someone who has crossed over. So if you want someone to haunt your ass, like this person's being haunted by you, you can go ahead. All right, so we have the kind of aggressive. Okay, so this person coming in with energy. And they're coming in with this energy because they feel like an ass. Okay, they feel like an ass. They feel they have to be defensive because they feel like you are going to be on the attack. They think that you found out something. So they are on the attack here. Okay, they are obsessed, I told you. And they're projecting it onto you. They think that their obsession comes because you have done something to them. You have done some kind of spell, something like that. But no, this is them. This is how they feel about you. But they don't believe that they could ever feel like this about someone else. So they think that you've done something. And even though you make them feel obsessed and you raise all kind of emotions that they don't like to give into, because it makes them feel very unstable, they also feel very calm in your presence and they feel this healing energy. So this person just confused, yo. They're confused. They don't even know how to feel right now. Look at them here. Angry, obsessed, but feeling your healing energy and coming towards you with speed, yo. They are, I don't even say yo. Who's this that's saying yo? I don't even say yo. They're coming at you with speed. Gangster energy. Because they hurt. They are hurt, guys. They are hurt. They are coming towards the Empress with speed and energy because they are hurt. Okay? I don't know what you did, but you hurt them. Okay? And they are absolutely obsessed with you. They are obsessed with you and somebody's obsessed with them. A Queen of Wands in reverse. And you know that's a karmic that likes spell work, right? That's a karmic that likes to misuse their power over people. That's the control freak right there. Yes, Three of Cups. So somebody, this is going to resonate for someone who there's a third party connected to you guys. Someone that kind of immature. That has no bloody boundaries. That person. So they feel so much negative energy when they think about you, but they also feel a lot of healing energy. And I feel like you have highlighted to them some of their characteristics and their wounding that need to be healed. Three of Swords. And it's like you open them up, you crack them open. Your warmth cracks them open, like, you see. And that's what I was thinking today when I put Beanut in my room and took off the AC. It's my frigidity in my home, the coldness that was delaying the process. Okay, but when I opened up to Beanut and opened up and really shone a lot of warmth on Beanut, that's when Beanut started to open. So I feel like, you know, I was telling you that Beanut is non-binary. I think you guys are right. I think that Beanut is really a DM, or maybe the DM inside of us. So it's your warmth that really allows them to release these and really open up to you about their heartbreak, about their pain. But they're also scared. They're afraid. They're afraid that you're going to hurt them. They're afraid that if they open up to you, you're going to hurt them. All right, now let's have a look at what they're telling their friends and family about you. let us look at what they're telling their dad or the male influential figure in their life. So this is the male, it could be a mentor, but a male influential figure in their life. What they're telling that person. All right, we have Three of Cups. This is the energy of it. So listen, we're tapping into someone who may have prided themselves on being some kind of player. Okay, I see all kinds of women here, different types of women, different kind of looks. Okay, I think they're very appreciative of whatever sex they're attracted to. Okay, they're very appreciative. They celebrate that sort of energy. So we're tapping into someone who may have had a roving eye. And because I started asking about their father figure whilst I was shuffling, I think that this is something that they've patterned after the father energy who was in their life, or maybe taught them that by their absence. Okay. Or should I say masculine energy? Let's say masculine energy. So what are they telling their dad or male influential figure? All right, we have the Strength card. Okay, beautiful. Leo. We have the Magician in reverse. I told you. This is coming through very strong. The Dark Magician. Magician in reverse. This is what it's saying about you, huh? Virgo and Gemini. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, and the Knight of Wands. This person obsessed, guys. So what are they telling this male influential figure? Well, they're saying that you are strong. Okay, you've been through so much, you've battled so much, you've faced your fears. You might have battled depression and came out on the other side triumphant. So this person really admires that about you. I don't think they've met someone who is as strong as you are. You don't need anybody. You stand in your strength. You don't need somebody by your side. You may want somebody by your side, but you don't need somebody by your side. Okay? So they really do admire you. What has them going back and forth in their mind is this fear that they have of you and your spiritual gifts. And also, I am also getting, I don't know why, your sexuality. There's something there. They think that you are a player. They think because you have a strong sexual energy that you are going to play them. But this is their upbringing. This is their experiences. And this is their own frame of reference. This has nothing to do with you, or who you are, or how you conduct yourself. This is them and their fears. They are afraid of people cheating on them, and they're projecting that onto you. They also think that you are manipulating them in some sort of magical way, some sort of spiritual way. For some of you, they think it's some kind of sex magic that you're doing. That's what they're thinking. But again, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is how they feel. This is how they feel about feminine energy in general. So they admire you so much, but their fears are getting the better of them. And this is what they're telling the male influential figure in their life. You know, I like divine feminine in you. I really do. But I feel like divine feminine has cooked out some kind of potion or some kind of shit, or doing some kind of sex magic against me, and I think they're going to cheat on me. And this is what keeps your person up at night. And they may even tell the mentor that, or the dad that, this is what keeps me up at night. They don't trust you. And this has nothing to do with you. This is them and their wounding. And maybe they don't trust you because they don't trust themselves. They are the player, but they're projecting that onto you. They are the player, but they are projecting that onto you. Let's see what they're telling their work wife or work husband. But this person's afraid of your spiritual beliefs, your spirituality. There's something there because they can't control that aspect of you. Some of them could try to manipulate you or control you through sex. But when it comes to the spiritual gifts and the spiritual aspect of things, they are out of their league, out of their depth. This one, they can't navigate this one. This is where you have the upper hand, and they don't like that. What do they tell their work wife or work husband? So this is the person that they spend the most time at work with, okay? Judgment in reverse. So there's a lot of regret here. Scorpio energy. Three of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're very worried. Remember the Knight of Pentacles, he's paranoid in reverse. He's paranoid. He's the neurotic, right? And we have Page of Swords in reverse. So it looks like, I don't know if you guys are not talking or not talking as often as you used to. Okay? But this is giving your person a lot of time to reflect. And for some of them, too much time to reflect. They are letting their thoughts just get away with them. They get carried away by their thoughts right now. But what they're talking to their work wife or work husband about is that they misjudged you. And they misjudged this whole situation. Okay? And they misjudged. It looks like there's a third party here. And they misjudged this whole situation because of their own heartbreak and their own wounding from the past. They thought that you were like everybody else that hurt them. This is their greatest fear, that you're going to hurt them, just like everybody else. Again, this has nothing to do with you. This is their childhood experiences. And look, I'm really drawn to this pirate here. I'm feeling like the energy from this card, when it's in reverse, it's like a child, wanting that approval from some kind of parental energy. They're looking back, hey, look at me, look. And like in reverse, there's no one there. Unsupported. Toxic. They had a very toxic childhood. And this is where all their fears and paranoia come from. This person doesn't just not trust you. They don't trust people, period. Okay? They don't. What are they telling their closest sibling about you? Queen of Swords. Oh, my lord. Libra. Justice in reverse. More Libra energy. So they think that they've done you an injustice. Let's see. Five of Swords. Okay. And the Moon. Okay, what are they telling their closest sibling? You are a straight talker. Okay? Straight talker. They don't even have to guess where they stand with you. Okay? They're letting the closest sibling know that you have boundaries and you've drawn some strong boundaries in this relationship. They may be telling the sibling that they have hurt you. Maybe gossip to others about you. Look, try to undermine you. They may even be telling the sibling that you guys had some sort of fight. But like when they lie down at night and about to go to bed, you are the last thing on their mind. If some of you gave them a photo or something like that, they really hold it close to their heart before they fall asleep. And for some of them, if they have a partner, even when they're hugging their partner, they're feeling the psychic call of your connection. And this makes them feel very guilty. And that's why they think that you've done something spiritually to them. Because they don't understand that how they can have someone physically in their space, in their intimate space, and still be thinking about somebody else. I'm getting, if your person has a partner, there's a lot of animosity in the household right now. And if they have children, these children are very affected by it. And they're telling their sibling about that. Or their sibling might be raising this issue as an issue of concern right now. All the fights that they may be having with a partner right now. Because it looks like, the situation is so volatile that people are talking I think for some of them, they might have even gone to a counselor with a partner to talk about it. But yet still no resolution. There's been no change in the household. Your person's feeling frustrated. Because all they're doing is thinking about you. And that's also why they can't bring their household into balance, because their focus isn't there. Their focus isn't there. They're being pulled by this psychic energy. Their focus isn't there. What are they telling their mom or female influential figure about you? We have the Four Swords in reverse. We have the Star card in reverse. Uh-oh. We have the King of Swords, Aquarius. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of regret. I don't know. And I feel like they're blaming this mother energy somewhat. I don't know if this mother energy had some kind of input in the decisions that your person made. But a lot of the times when you felt hurt by your person, or they did things that you perceived hurt you, it was all under the influence of this mother energy. It could be mother of their children. So I'm not taking away the fact that they have to be accountable for their life. And I think your person's seeing that now with this King of Swords. But they're seeing how they gave their power away to other people and manifested their own heartbreak. So I'm not excusing them at all. But they are seeing how they manifested their own heartbreak by not putting the time and energy into this relationship. And I think for a long time they blame this mother energy here. And they might even be telling her something like that. That it's all because of you. I made a wrong decision kind of thing. But they have to take accountability. At the end of the day, the buck stops with you. It's your life, right? So it looks like they're telling their mom they weren't fair to you. They see that now. They weren't fair to you. And they know that they hurt you by not working on this with you. For some of them, they're talking to their mom about a karmic, and that they will no longer be putting the time, effort, and energy into that situation. They see the truth now. And they see the truth of who they are now. They've been observing and taking notes. They see the truth. I see two hearts in the back here. That's what I'm saying. I think they've been observing you and somebody else that might be in their life, and they've taken notes, and now they've gotten that clarity, because I feel your person is very cerebral. So it looks like they stood back and they observed these two persons, and now they have clarity now. What are they telling their best friend about you? Seven of Wands. That you don't want to see them. Queen of Cups in reverse. You don't want to have anything to do with them. Nine of Wands in reverse. That you've given up on them. And Nine of Cups. Just when you realize what you meant to them. Oh my gosh. I don't mean to laugh. But this is life, isn't it? Just when you realize what you want, it's like it slipped through your fingers. And that's what's happening now. whilst they were there pursuing something that was superficial and frivolous with this Queen of Cups in reverse, this emotionally manipulative karmic. Okay, they didn't fight for your connection, and now you're like hands off. I'm not interested. And that's when they just realize that you are the one. But they don't think that you're fighting for this connection anymore. They think that you've given up on this. And they're telling their best friend that. What are they telling, like, their clique or social group? Their wider social group? Are they telling them the same thing? King of Cups. Yeah, they're in love. They're saying that they're in love. King of Cups. The Hermit. You know what? For some of them, they might not even be hanging out with their friends right now. They might be spending a lot of time alone. That's what I'm getting. Like they're spending a lot of time alone here. Okay. For some of them, they may have just gotten out of a committed relationship. Okay. And I am getting as well that some of them no longer resonate with their friends. So they're spending a lot of time alone. If they are with any friends, it's a very select group of friends here. Because they're no longer resonating with their old friendship groups. That's what I'm seeing here. I think their friendship groups embodied a lot of their old programming, and they're no longer resonating with that. They're off to find their own truth. They're off to find their own truth. So I don't think that they're hanging out with their wider social groups. What is this? Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, for some of them, there's been some sort of breakup here. And they've been spending a lot of time alone because they want to get their head clear. They need to figure things out. What are they telling the karmic about you? So this is for some of you guys. What are they telling the karmic about you? Queen of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. I see you, but I see you. Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Emperor. Right, so to the karmic, they're projecting this image of control. And they are basically saying that you did some. I told you, this is what they're telling. This is what they're thinking. I think this is what they're telling the karmic too. That you did something to them. Like you bound them or something like that. And that you lied to them. Let's pull some cards. That you lied to them. And they want to be free of you. That's what they're telling the karmic. For some of them, their relationship with the karmic is over. They free themselves and coming through as your emperor. Let me pull some cards on these. With that Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands. That's spiritual strength there. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, for some of them, they are telling the karmic that you did something spiritually to them. Yep. Ace of Wands in reverse. That's making them stuck on you. But this is the furthest thing from the truth. In fact, you are the one that cut them out. You are the one that freed yourself and cut them out. And you left them to play their own game. Because they weren't changing. So some of them, they're still very much in pride and ego. And this way, when they're talking to the karmic anyway, they haven't told the karmic the truth. This Knight of Swords is in reverse. They have not told the karmic the truth. They're still trying to project an image that they are in control of the game. But you left the game. They're playing with themselves now. In so many different ways. Oh my. Anywho's, let's get some 3D messages from your person. So it looks like, for the most part, they are being honest with the people in their life, but they have not been honest with the karmic energy. They have not. They've not been honest with the karmic energy. They are still projecting an image. So let's get some 3D messages from your person. I'm going to end this reading. So, that's their story and they're sticking it to it. You did something to them spiritually. You bound them and that's why they feel like that. They're still lying to the karmic. Let's get messages. All right. So messages from your person's 3D self. Let's see what's going on. Whoa. I won't stay for very long. I'm sorry. So some of them may have ghosted you, or this ghost might be coming back in, but they might ghost you again. That's what Spirit is saying. And it's because they're stubborn. They're stubborn. And we saw this in this reading because a lot of them, they know the truth in their heart. They're telling other people about it. But they still have not, for some of them, gotten the courage to tell the karmic energy. They're still lying. Because they're trapped in fear. I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt. So I self-sabotage. Well, we saw that. Remember, I told you guys this. They don't trust anyone, and especially you, because you have the greatest hold over them. You make me lose my cool, and I don't know how to act in your presence. Right? So this image, this is what they want to be. I'm a cool cat. Because this sounds like a person that would say, I'm a cool cat, right? I'm a cool cat. I'm in control. But they're not. Not when they're with you. They're not in control at all. My life is falling apart and I'm struggling, but they're still trying to project this image. I've tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. And realize that they can't let you go, but they are telling everybody else that you can't let them go. I have so much going on in my life and I'm struggling to juggle it all at once. Okay, so this is what's happening with your person here. What is the advice for you? Crystal angels. All right, let's see what's the advice, because your person, it looks like they're being honest with most of the people in their life, but they're still telling the karmic a different story. They're still telling the karmic a different story. So let's get, what's the advice for you? What's the advice? Okay. The advice from Spirit is this. We have smoky quartz and it says clearing negativity. It says release negativity from within and around you. Okay. So what I'm getting with this, the principal energy of negativity is fear. Okay. And this person is in a lot of fear, and this person is representing the divine masculine aspect of yourself. There is a part of you that is still here in fear energy, and your person is embodying that right now. You releasing these fears, whatever these fears may be, fears of getting hurt, fears of being rejected, fears of abandonment, whatever it is, okay? Spirit is asking you to release that. And as you release that, it's going to manifest in the 3D with a part of you that is representing the 3D aspect of your masculine self right now. What's this fear? It's shame. Okay, that's blank. Well, maybe that's a fear of getting nothing. A fear of being abandoned. We have the orphan here. And some kind of codependency, dealing with that's with regard to parents. So there's some kind of addiction here. And something that, you might have observed in your parents that's holding you back from love. You think it's going to happen to you too. Unrequited love. So it looks like in your parental dynamic, you may have seen one parent give more than the other. It looks like it was unequal. And you feel that this is going to happen to you too. And your person feels so too. Spirit, so you have to release this. So that the masculine outside of yourself can also release this. Hope that makes sense, guys. Okay, so guys, I just thank you for everything. Thank you for all your love, all your healing, all your donations, all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, dislikes, all your support from me and Peanut. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.